Hey there everyone, this is Michael Dougal, your Greater Toronto Area real estate agent, sharing with you 4 market predictions for this upcoming fall market. What we've seen so far this summer is prices have slowly been trending downwards. The number of active listings is at a high. It's pretty much at a record high, or it's the highest it's been for over a year. And the number of units sold has also been trending downwards. The number of sales is significantly less than what it was at the beginning of the year. However, the market is not as negative as the media is making it to be. Our average price really is quite similar to where it was last year. As a matter of fact, across different property style, the average price is up, but the average price has unquestionably decreased over the past few months. Though our days on market, and that's how long it will take a listing to sell from the time it commences, is still between 15 to 20 days on market. Meaning that if a listing is priced correctly, it should expect a good volume of showings, offers, and the property being sold. And my very first market prediction for this fall real estate market is that prices will continue to decrease, but this wouldn't be at an accelerated rate. This would be dropping by 1 to 2%. The number of active listings is especially high, over 15,000 active listings, and we really don't have that many buyers in the marketplace. Now, what typically happens in the fall market is that a lot of sellers decide to list their home for sale. Many homeowners, of course, they've had the kids out of school, they enjoyed the summer, and now they're ready to get back to business and ready to put their home up for sale. So September, we usually see an increase in listing inventory. Now it's already at 15,000 plus. We're going to see even more listings come to the market. So the major question is are buyers as well going to return into the market? And because of these very high interest rates that we're seeing right now, I would expect that they wouldn't be. The major talking point seems to be the months of inventory. You can see reported in July 2023, the months of inventory was 2.93. So this is how long it would take the existing listing supply to sell. And looking at the number of active listings and the number of sales. If you contrast that with the very hot market and the seller's market, we had a lower months of inventory. That's when there weren't a lot of listings for sale and there were still a lot of sales taking place. My next market prediction is that investors will be back in the market. You see, investors watch the market and they seize the opportunity, and now fortunately our average price has kind of stabilized a little bit and the market isn't as volatile as it was a couple of months ago, and we have really good deals coming to the market. A lot of listings that have been sitting are seeing price changes. There's not as much demand from first-time buyers or your typical buyers. Investors perhaps that have a little bit of money where they're willing to buy a property, they don't mind if it's cash flow negative and they can invest into it and they can make the property sell. And then maybe in the future, once the market picks up a little bit, then they'll flip it. Maybe they'll buy and hold and they'll rent the property out, given that the rents are very high. It's really unfortunate. A lot of homeowners, their monthly mortgage payments have really increased, therefore they're forced to sell, and they just want the property sold. They're willing to sell it at a loss. And they may be okay with even selling it below market value. So intelligent investors who have money are going to be in the market. We're also seeing assignments taking place. So many pre-construction purchasers from the past, they have decided to sell their property prior to it closing, which is called an assignment. And so people are assigning these deals, they're assigning it below the purchase price that they purchased it for. And this takes place similar to your typical residential resale transaction. There's going to be a buyer, there's going to be a seller, except that they're basically just selling a contract, and then the purchaser of the contract is the one that's going to close on the property and have to be paying the closing costs and make sure that the mortgage is done. If you happen to have purchased something pre-construction, you want to check with the builder, make sure that you can assign the property, and then if you're looking for a buyer, somebody to take over that contract, you can consider connecting with me and I can see if somebody is willing to take over your contract. My third market prediction is that the days on market is going to increase. Given that our average days on market has been like around 15 days for the majority of this year, it is still very low, and we're seeing listings that are sitting on the market. We're seeing listings that are priced aggressively for a bidding war, and then come offer date, those listings aren't getting any offers, and then they're relisting the traditional way, leaving a bit of room for negotiation. But they're still sitting, and a lot of sellers have to go through 1, 2, even 3 price corrections before their property sells. And this is highly variable between areas. There are some areas where they're still selling very well, then there's some areas where we see like 2 or 3 listings that have been sitting on the market on a particular street. You can expect to see more so in some of the higher end areas because there's naturally going to be less buyers. So I'm expecting our average days on market increases to about 25 days. And my fourth market prediction is that a lot of buyers are going to be getting out of the residential resale market and they're going to be buying pre-construction. And the reason they may want to do that is because if they purchase a pre-construction project, sure, they may not be able to get the property now. They may not be able to close on it even for 1 to maybe 5 years. However, what they are able to do is they're able to not really worry about our current interest rates, because when you're purchasing pre-construction, what the financial structure typically looks like is you put a little bit of money down now, you put money down in installments, of course, depending on the project. Some projects may be such that you're paying every 6 months a specific deposit, and then when the property closes, that's the time when you have to worry about the mortgage, when you have to worry about the interest rate, and most people tend to be more optimistic about the future than they are about the short term. Maybe in a few years the interest rate's going to be a lot lower, so I'd much rather get a mortgage at that time, which is fair. And that's what we're seeing right now. A lot of the first time buyers that plan to be in the market to purchase something this year have decided to get in the pre-construction market because of the fact that they can just put a little bit of money down now and they can buy in the future because they simply can't afford the monthly mortgage payments where they are right now. What are your thoughts about the Greater Toronto Area's real estate market? Make sure to comment below, and if you did get value from this video, subscribe, drop a like, and if you are considering buying or selling, make sure to call me. My customers get excellent, top-notch service, and real estate agents looking to build your business, make sure to reach out to me to learn more about eXp Realty, where we're providing training, lead generation, systems, stock ownership, even opportunities to earn passive income. It is absolutely incredible. Make sure to connect with me. I hope you found value from this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time.